What if everything you've been through in life had already been chosen before you were even born? Your family, the pain, the love, the people you met, and the ones you lost. And what if this body you're in is just the vehicle and not the real you? The truth is, life doesn't begin at birth, and it doesn't end at death either. There's something your soul chose long before entering this world. You can feel it, can't you? Like there's a hidden purpose behind what others call coincidence. But why would we forget everything? Why would we come to Earth with no memory of what came before? In this video, you're going to uncover the truth behind the veil, what your soul chose, why it came, and what you still need to remember. Stay with me until the end, and maybe something inside you will wake up, something that can no longer be put back to sleep. If you're on this same search, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because this journey might be exactly what your soul has been waiting for. Long before you took your first breath, your soul was in another realm, where time isn't linear and everything is seen with perfect clarity. There, you knew exactly what you needed to experience, learn, and heal. You didn't choose a perfect life, you chose fertile ground for growth. Specific people, precise challenges, pains that from the soul's view aren't punishments, they're agreements, sacred contracts for your deepest evolution. This contract wasn't signed with ink, it was sealed with awareness. You, together with other souls, chose the family you'd be born into, the traumas you'd face, even the people who'd cross your path as teachers, companions, or mirrors. Some came to support you, others came to challenge you. Yes, even the ones who hurt you the most, they're part of the plan too. This isn't a reason to excuse abuse, but it is an invitation to look deeper. What did your soul want you to learn from this? Often, this contract includes intense pain, not to punish, but to break down inner resistance, to help compassion, empathy, courage, and freedom bloom. Because in the spiritual realm, pain is not the enemy. It's a language, a cry from the soul saying, remember who you are. And if you're able to hear it, that's when true transformation begins. It might sound strange, but in many moments of your life, pain was the only language your soul had to wake you up. While you were distracted, chasing what the world calls success, your soul whispered. And when you didn't listen, it started to scream. Loss, rejection, loneliness, they can all be soul calls. Not to destroy you, but to remind you of what your soul already knew before birth, what truly matters. These deep wounds that feel so pointless, they're like keys hidden in the dark. They only show up when you slow down and really feel. In the rush, they look like punishments. In silence, they reveal purpose. And if you look closely, you'll realize every painful moment carried a silent question. Will you remember who you are, or get lost in the roles the world gave you? When someone says nothing is a coincidence, the mind resists, but the soul smiles, because it remembers. There was a time when everything was seen, accepted, and chosen. That memory doesn't return through logic. It comes through the courage to dive into your pain without running from it. It's in that deep dive that the soul whispers, "You're exactly where you're meant to be. Now, wake up." Knowing your soul chose each step is powerful. But remembering alone isn't enough. You have to walk differently. Becoming aware of this contract isn't the end. It's a call to act with presence. Every time life feels too heavy, ask yourself, what was my soul trying to teach me through this? That changes everything. Because when you replace "why is this happening to me" with "what is this here to bring out in me," the energy shifts. Suffering becomes a gateway, guilt becomes a compass, and fear becomes a teacher. In practice, this means slowing down, finding stillness, and really listening. Listening to your intuition, the subtle signs, the dreams that keep repeating, the people who keep reappearing. Nothing is random. Your soul is constantly trying to lead you back to the path it wrote for you. But listening takes courage, because sometimes it leads you far from your comfort zone, far from what's familiar. And yet, it's right there, in the discomfort where expansion begins. Start small. Sit in silence for 5 minutes with your hand over your heart. Write down a question and allow the answer to rise naturally. Pay attention to how your body reacts to certain people, places, and ideas. Your soul doesn't speak in words, it speaks in frequency, goosebumps, peace. And when you start following that frequency, the veil starts to lift. Your memory awakens, and you begin walking with clarity, even through the unknown. You're not lost. You're remembering. And every tear, every silent moment, every doubt that shook you, it was all a doorway. The truth is, you've never been alone on this path. And now that you know this, you don't have to keep walking in the dark. Because what your soul wrote before you were born is finally being read by you, piece by piece, at the perfect time. If this video stirred something that felt familiar, trust it. Keep listening to your soul. Keep choosing what brings you closer to your essence. There's no external map stronger than the one already beating inside your chest. And if this message moved you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone else who might need to remember too. Awakened souls awaken others. And that is part of the plan. Peace, leave a comment below. I chose this life. Or just say Jagriti if you felt something awaken inside you today. And if you want to keep walking this path of spiritual discovery, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. The next video might be the next piece your soul has been waiting for.